Remember Rajeev Sharma, the freelance journalist who was arrested last year by Delhi police. He was found in possession of defense-related classified papers. He was sharing sensitive information to Chinese intelligence. Until July 1, the journalist was on bail. The reason why his liberal friends were rejoicing. However, now the freelance journalist's trouble are all set to exponentially rise, as Rajeev Sharma is now under the custody of the Enforcement Directorate. And he will soon start singing before the agency like a canary and unearth the names of journalists who stay in India but work for China, along with the Chinese and other trading companies in India which were aiding the Chinese intelligence agencies. Hi and welcome. This is TFI English, the national and socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I am your host Abhinav, and in this video, I will tell you how Rajeev Sharma facing another arrest will spell trouble for China and anti-India journalists. Let's begin. In a shocking development last year, Delhi police had busted a major Chinese spy ring in the capital city. Freelance journalist Rajeev Sharma, associated with the likes of the Quint, Tribune, Sakal Times and others, was arrested by the Delhi police under the Official Secrets Act, as in the OSA. The Delhi police had also alleged that Rajeev Sharma had been found in possession of defense-related classified papers and was sharing sensitive information to Chinese intelligence. Now, in an even more concerning development which speaks volumes as to how India's media fraternity is filled with hostile foreign agents, the Enforcement Directorate arrested Rajeev Sharma on Thursday, July 1. Rajeev Sharma was out on bail since December last year, and now that he has been arrested by the ED, the freelance journalist's troubles are all set to exponentially rise. The agency registered a case under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act against Sharma on the basis of the Delhi police FIR in the espionage matter. The agency has secured his 7-day custody from a special court. In a statement, the ED said, "During the investigation, it was revealed that Rajeev Sharma had supplied confidential and sensitive information to Chinese intelligence officers in exchange for remuneration, thereby compromising the security and national interests of India." The ED also explained how huge transactions were made by Sharma and various Chinese companies and some other trading companies in India. These Chinese companies were acting as a conduit for the Chinese intelligence agencies to provide remuneration for people like Rajeev Sharma who indulged in criminal activities. The probe has also found that cash for payments to journalists Rajeev Sharma and other unknown persons was being generated through Hawala means by Delhi-based shell companies that were being run by Chinese nationals, namely Zhang Sheng alias Suraj, Zhang Lijia alias Usha, and Qing Shi, along with a Nepali national Sher Singh alias Raj Buhara. The arrest of freelance journalist Rajeev Sharma has, on expected lines, sent India's vested media fraternity and liberal cabal into a tizzy. Last year too, after the Chinese agent's arrest, many were floundering to defend what, according to them, was the wrongful arrest of a senior journalist and an attack no less than on press freedom. The fact that there is a section of Indian media that has sold its soul to foreign handlers, including those based out of China, is known to all. China relies on the same nexus to churn out pro-CCP narratives in India. With the arrest of Rajeev Sharma, there is a high possibility of the man spilling the beans on the said nexus, which will then result in the dismantling of the same by Indian agencies. The cover being blown of the China-owned coterie of journalists in India does not serve the long-term purpose of the CCP, which aims at hijacking discourse within India and direct it in its favor. To add to its woes, Rajeev Sharma must definitely be privy to many secrets which the ED will now extract from him. China is therefore staring at an imminent loss of face internationally over how it got caught red-handed, interfering with an independent country's media and influencing them to perhaps gain a firm hold over the people of the country. It is not far-fetched to say that Rajeev Sharma is just the tip of the iceberg, and many freelance journalists who stay in India are involved in Chinese espionage.